All right, it's time for the final round here of some Loons trivia, an Elite 8 showdown between number 1 seed Jason West and the 9 seed Kevin Taylor. Now we have a potential upset in the works. Kevin Taylor leads Jason West 18-15, but as we learned in the first round with Mike Thomas falling to Pratt Maynard, in this final round anything can happen. So gentlemen, you guys know how it works. It's a wagering process, all or nothing. Now Jason, you're only down by 3. We'll ask you to open up the bidding, and the number you have to start with must be at least 3, although you can start higher. Kevin, you'll have an opportunity to raise or to challenge, and then the option returns to you, Jason. Jason, you don't have to get the correct responses. If Kevin is the one that takes a shot at it and he fails, then Jason, you'll be the winner. Kevin, if you can correctly guess, you'll win. And Jason, if the onus falls on you, same thing. 18-15, Jason will ask you to open up the bidding.
I'll just start with 4.
4. So Jason's saying he can name 4 players that have won at least 20 games.
I think I can name 5.
5.
I can do 6.
6. The question is, of course, 20 game winners. Multiple times since 1980. Players that have won 20 games in a season more than once since the year 1980.
I'll give it to him.
All right, so Jason, you wagered 6. If you can name 6 correctly, then you will be the winner and you'll advance to the final 4. If you fail, however, the Cinderella run for Kevin continues and he will get a bid to the final 4. Jason, we'll ask you to start.
All right. Tom Glavine.
Tom Glavine is your first response. Tom Glavine, the lefty for the Atlanta Braves, is correct.
Maddox.
Greg Maddux did it twice in 92 with the Cubs and 93 with the Braves. That is correct. 4 more.
Johnson, Randy Johnson.
The big unit, Randy Johnson, another lefty. He has done it 3 times since 1980.
Pedro Martinez.
Pedro Martinez. He did it in 99 with the Red Sox. He did it in 2002 with the Red Sox. His brother Ramon did it only once.
Through
In 1990 with the Dodgers. 2 more, Jason. 2 more.
Forgetting his name. Clemens.
Roger Clemens. From the great state of
Texas.
That's correct. Roger Clemens did it 6 times. You got 1 more. Jason, if you can correctly name 1 more player that has won at least 20 games multiple times since 1980, you will complete the comeback and you will advance to the final 4. If you cannot, however, Kevin will continue his journey. Tension mounts.
Pettit.
Andy Pettit.
Got it.
Andy Pettit did it in 1996 with the Yankees. Question is, did he do it again? Kevin, what do you think?
I think he did.
In 2003, Andy Pettit won 21 games.
Yes, 21.
Jason, you complete the comeback. Kevin,
Give me a hug, KT.
it's been a great run. Look at that embrace. Teammates, love. Just present throughout this room. Kevin, obviously a tough way to lose, but could you have named any more that he didn't name?
I was going to say possibly Verlander.
Justin Verlander won 24 last season, but he hasn't won 20 other than last season.
Yeah.
And how about, I was going to say Carpenter.
Chris Carpenter?
Yeah.
Chris Carpenter won 21 in 2005. That's it.
See, I would have lost.
Who else would you have gone with, Jason?
On here I had Kershaw, but
Kershaw would not have been
yeah,
a correct
I think
response.
so. What about Draybeck?
Draybeck, and I assume you don't mean Kyle, you mean
No,
Doug. Doug Draybeck won 22 games in 1990 with the Pirates, but he didn't win 20.
How about Beckett?
Josh Beckett?
think he's got a couple of 19s, but
Josh Beckett won 20 in 07 with the Red Sox, but the only time he's won 20.
And last one was
Roy Oswald.
Roy Oswald, that was on here. I couldn't
Roy
remember.
Oswald.
How about Smoltz?
Smoltz was on mine too. I went that
John
whole Braves
Smoltz,
staff.
obviously with the Braves. Smoltz did it once in '96.
Because he closed for like 4 years.
Yeah.
5 years.
Steve Carlton did it a couple of times.
What about Shane Reynolds? Did he?
Shane Reynolds, the former Astro.
Yeah.
No, Shane Reynolds did not ever win 20.
I know he was like 16 a bunch of years ago.
Yeah, Jack Morris has done it. One name that I'm surprised didn't get thrown around, at least Roy Halladay's done 3
Roy
times.
Halladay.
Roy Halladay's done it 3 times. The scare there.
I was
Final
nervous.
thoughts as you get ready for your Final Four matchup.
You know, I gotta do my homework. I gotta come in a little more prepared. I took Kevin way too lightly, and he snuck up on me. Being humble, really, being on my high horse, I almost got knocked off.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
You can't do that.
Well, you're able to complete the comeback. Kevin, it was a great run. You beat Noel Cuevas on a down-to-the-wire matchup in the Sweet 16 after a solid regular season. And, you were controlling this ball game for almost the entire time that Jason snuck up on you late. Any regrets in the way that you played that final round?
Yep, I definitely couldn't have named anymore, so it's the best.
So no regrets?
Yeah, for
Did you
sure.
walk out with your head high?
Oh yeah, I mean we don't ride horses in Portland, so we don't.
So
No,
what's
no high
final,
horses.
final thoughts? Final thoughts as you depart us.
I feel good. I think Jason, he's got the confidence. And I think he's gonna win it all.
All right, well, you just heard Jason West will be moving on. Kevin Taylor, it's been a pleasure. You don't go home empty-handed. We got a prize package waiting for you. Thank you very much for your time, and we'll have some more Loons trivia coming up shortly. Jared Sandler signing off.